While the internet was busy screaming about her, she was busy stacking millions. A waterfront mansion, a stupidly expensive yacht, and a kitchen so lavish it'd make Gordon Ramsay sweat. Moral of the story, if the world's gonna hate you anyway, might as well get paid for it. Who am I talking about? Well, the one that turned controversies into a $1 million empire, Mia Khalifa. Mia Khalifa wasn't born into wealth. Born in Beirut, Lebanon in 1993, her family moved to the United States when she was young. She graduated from the University of Texas at El Paso with a degree in history. But her life took a dramatic turn in October 2014 when she entered the adult film industry. Now I know what you're thinking, how does a person shift from studying history to becoming a well-known name in adult entertainment so quickly? The answer reveals a lot about internet culture and the power of controversy. Her time in the industry was incredibly brief, only 3 months, but those 3 months changed everything for her. A particular scene she participated in generated massive controversy due to cultural sensitivities. She received death threats and became a subject of international news. Even though she quickly left the industry, her name remained at the top of search rankings for years. According to the data from Pornhub, she was the most searched adult performer on their platform in 2016, 2 years after she had left the industry. This led to a strange situation. She had huge fame but wasn't working in the field that made her famous. But what happens when one of the world's most controversial women outsmarts everyone? This is where things get interesting. Mia Khalifa demonstrated remarkable business sense by leveraging her massive social media following. In 2023, Social Blade reports that she had over 27 million followers on Instagram. Her engagement rates stay above 8%, triple the industry average. But here's the kicker, she weaponized that attention, flipping outrage into endorsement deals, sponsorships, and business ventures that print money while her haters seethe. One of her first major moves was into sports commentary. As a big sports fan, especially of DC teams, she started hosting a show called Out of Bounds for Complex News. Even though this venture was brief, it was her first step toward a more mainstream career, moving away from her past. The real financial breakthrough came when she embraced the creator economy. When OnlyFans launched, Mia was among the early adopters who understood its potential. Even though she said she wouldn't share adult content, her subscription service is said to have made her millions. According to the financial report from Business Insider in 2021, she was making approximately $6.5 million per month at her peak on the platform. Just let that sink in for a moment. That's over $75 million per year from subscription content alone. In a 2022 interview with Forbes, Mia said she was in the top 0.01% of earners on the platform. However, she did not share the exact figures. Her business portfolio didn't stop there. She expanded into multiple streams of income that have solidified her financial status. She launched a jewelry line called Shaitan, which features pieces inspired by her Lebanese heritage. The brand centers on spiritual protection symbols and has been seeing great success with their followers. Each piece sells for between $480 to $3,200, with limited edition collections often selling out within hours of release. Industry insiders in Women's Wear Daily say her jewelry line made about $3.2 million in its first year. Mia also ventured into the food industry. She partnered with chef Robert Sandberg and invested in several restaurant concepts. Eater, a restaurant industry publication, reports that she invested about $850,000 in a Mediterranean fusion restaurant in Miami in 2020. Now, this restaurant makes an estimated annual revenue of $3.8 million. Though her personal relationship with Sandberg didn't last, their business collaborations proved profitable. Her grasp of branding and social media marketing gave these ventures quick visibility. Most people would have stopped at famous and rich, but Mia, she had bigger plans. Let's talk real estate, because this is where it gets ridiculous. We're not just talking one fancy house. Try a $14.7 million empire. Her crown jewel, a Miami mega mansion so extra it has 7 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. It was purchased for $4.3 million in 2021. This Mediterranean mansion covers 6,800 square feet. Oh, and did we mention the $1.2 million yacht parked out back? The Miami property includes some truly extraordinary features. The master suite alone is 1,200 square feet, with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the water. The custom kitchen, created by a famous Italian designer, Scavolini, cost $180,000. It has rare Calcutta gold marble countertops. There's also a wine storage wall for 300 bottles. Plus, it includes high-end appliances from La Cornue and Sub-Zero. It also has an outdoor kitchen with a wood-fired pizza oven and a cabana with a fully stocked bar. But wait, there's more. Her Los Angeles property serves more as a business hub and a secondary residence. This property in the Hollywood Hills was bought for $3.5 million in 2019. It has stunning views of the city as noted by the Los Angeles County Assessor's Office. The mid-century modern home covers 4,200 square feet. It features 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and a professional recording studio. The studio costs $175,000 to build. The studio is where she produces content for her various online platforms. The property includes a home theater, an infinity pool, and a garage for part of her car collection. In 2023, she expanded her real estate portfolio by buying a beachfront property in Austin, Texas for $2.8 million. Architectural Digest says this 3,600 square foot contemporary home is on Lake Travis. It features a simple design with glass walls. It has 4 bedrooms, a private boat deck, and a rooftop entertainment deck. She reportedly spent an additional $650,000 on renovations and custom furnishings. Her real estate strategy is interesting because she has expanded beyond homes. Commercial Observer says she has invested about $4.1 million in commercial real estate. This includes shops in Miami's Wynwood Arts District and a 12-unit apartment building in Austin. The apartment building earns about $32,000 in monthly rental income. This approach to wealth building shows a sophisticated understanding of long-term financial planning. Now, let's get into the fun stuff. How does someone with this kind of money actually live day to day? Mia has a collection of luxury vehicles that would make any car enthusiast jealous. In an interview with DuPont Registry, she shared details about her garage. It features a Bentley Continental GT worth about $245,000, a Tesla Model S Plaid valued at $135,000, and a Mercedes-AMG G63 priced at $160,000. She also has a vintage 1974 Porsche 911 Carrera, which she bought for $175,000. Additionally, she invested $85,000 to restore it. Mia reportedly owns all her vehicles outright, unlike some celebrities who lease expensive cars just for show. Her wardrobe is another area where her wealth is evident. She's known for her collection of designer pieces from brands like Chanel, Balenciaga, and Gucci. In a 2022 Vogue Closet Tour, they estimated her handbag collection alone to be worth over $825,000, including a rare Hermes Birkin valued at $110,000. Recently, she shared her interest in sustainable fashion. She started investing in smaller, ethical brands. She committed $300,000 to support new Lebanese designers after the economic crisis in her home country. But this is just the beginning. Mia Khalifa's travel game will make your dream trip look like a budget bus ride. Here's the twist: she can't just book any flight to anywhere. After everything that's happened, security's no joke. But when she does escape, we're talking forget the price tag kind of luxury. Locations so exclusive they don't even have tourist traps. The real question is, where can someone with her past even go anymore? According to travel industry publication Skift, she spent approximately $380,000 on travel in 2022 alone. She sometimes charters private jets for $45,000 to $65,000 per flight, as she told Condé Nast Traveler. She usually stays in luxury hotel suites costing $1,500 to $8,000 per night. Exclusive experiences are also part of her routine. She loves visiting coastal European cities like Nice and Santorini. There she can feel more anonymous than in the United States. Her philanthropic efforts reflect her substantial wealth. Nonprofit Quarterly reviewed tax filings showing she has donated more than $1.8 million. This money supports women's rights, education, and humanitarian relief in Lebanon. After the terrible explosion in Beirut in 2020, she sold her famous glasses for $100,000. She donated the money to the Lebanese Red Cross. CNN and other big news outlets reported on this event. Even with her wealth, friends say Mia is surprisingly mindful about money in some areas of her life. She's talked in interviews about growing up in a home that valued financial responsibility. These lessons seem to have stayed with her. She has a financial advisor and a wealth management team from Goldman Sachs. They manage her investment portfolio, which is worth about $18 million. They focus on long-term security instead of flashy, high-risk ventures. Speaking of investments, let's talk about her strategy. She has a diverse portfolio based on securities filings. It has around $4.5 million in blue-chip stocks, $3.2 million in municipal bonds, $5.8 million in real estate investment trusts, and $4.5 million in private equity investments. She also holds approximately $2 million in cryptocurrency, having been an early investor in Bitcoin and Ethereum. A smart business move that shows her financial skill was her choice to claim ownership of her online presence. After leaving the adult industry, she worked tirelessly to reclaim control of her digital footprint. This battle wasn't just personal, but had significant financial implications. By owning her name and image, she redirected the money from her fame to herself. This way, others couldn't profit from her identity. What I personally would love to know is how Mia Khalifa stayed rich when the world tried to cancel her. This is the secret sauce. While every other influencer was busy chasing TikTok trends, Mia played 4D chess, cooking videos that made you forget her past. Her takes on the sports landscape were so sharp they were viral on purpose. Unfiltered life posts that turned haters into fans. And here's the kicker, she didn't just survive the backlash, she weaponized it to build an empire that still prints money. So, who played who? Hype Auditor's data shows her sponsored posts earned between $75,000 and $120,000 each. This puts her among the top social media earners. A brand deal with a big fashion label in 2022 earned her $1.4 million for a 3-month campaign, as reported by Fashion Business Insider. Her investment portfolio extends beyond traditional assets. She's invested in several tech startups with a particular interest in companies focused on financial technology and creator economy platforms. TechCrunch reports that she was an early investor in a creator payment platform. This platform was later bought for $240 million. Her investment of $200,000 earned her about $4.8 million. These investments are reportedly valued in the millions and position her well for future growth as these sectors expand. But it's not just about the money for Mia. She made significant investments in her physical and mental well-being too. Her Miami home has a personal gym filled with over $85,000 in equipment. She also spends about $15,000 each month on trainers, nutritionists, and wellness coaches. She's also invested in therapy and mental health support, something she's been open about in interviews. Despite her financial success, Mia's life hasn't been without challenges. She's been remarkably open about the emotional and psychological toll of her brief time in the adult industry and the subsequent fame. She uses her platform to push for better protection for performers and to raise awareness about the industry's realities. Her relationship with money is complex and evolving. In earlier interviews, she spoke about her frustration with misunderstandings about her earnings in adult entertainment. She said on the Call Her Daddy podcast in 2020 that, contrary to what many think, she earned only about $12,000 from those performances. This was surprising since the videos made millions for the companies. This experience seems to have shaped her approach to business, with a strong focus on ownership and fair compensation. But there's one thing that just might surprise you. Mia lives in a mansion worth millions and drives expensive cars. Still, she admits to sometimes shopping at Target and buying drugstore makeup. In a world where many celebrities feel far removed from everyday life, The small detail may show who she truly is, beyond the wealth and glamour. So, what do you think about Mia Khalifa's journey from controversial figure to successful entrepreneur? Did any of her business ventures surprise you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into celebrity wealth, make sure you subscribe for more content like this.